All right, so they can't get me in the spirit. They can't get me in the spirit, and that's evident to them now. The only place they can get me in is in the physical, right? And I'm pretty sure they have my location because this phone's hacked. All the glitches and everything. This phone's hacked, so they have my location. And I also know they have my location because they sabotaged my truck. But that was all part of their experiment to try to see how I was going to move around things. But they have my location, and now I'm speaking up too much. And there's a lot of people, gangs, gang ties, cultists, a whole lot of people that want me to shut up. So I'm gonna get out as much as I can, right? Because if anything, they try to get me into a psych ward or whatever. They're gonna drug me up, and if I ever stop being like me, well, it's not me, it's a clone. Um, but I was putting some things together, and I was being reminded of my cousin Josh, right? And my cousin Josh, we went to a strip club one time with my brother John, passed away, right? And I'm pretty sure it was all set up the whole time. Like they knew the stripper. It was all set up to get me with the Jezebel spirits. Um, but it was 1 o'clock exactly when I said that. Um, but uh, so we're at the strip club, right? We're at the strip club, and we're having a good time, and we're spending a bunch of money. And there was these shot girls, which I'm pretty sure they all knew each other prior, right? And we were making friendly with the shot girls, right? And we ended up, because Josh and John, they both smooth talkers. I'm just the quiet, intriguing one in the back that everyone's, interested in, right? But I'm not really interested in like most. But but so they dragged the girls in, and we were supposed to go back to their house for an after party, right? It was a whole group of them that all lived together. It's like 3 or 4 of them. I remember we went back there, and I remember I went down with one of these girls, and she asked me if I like to party. I'm like, well, yeah. Or no, she asked me if I like Molly. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, why? You got some? And she's like, well, I am a dancer. And I was like, say less. Let's do something, right? So she, dips her finger in it and then puts it in my mouth. But that was a Jezebel spirit, and they had me latch onto that one for a little bit, but she was too extreme. They tried to get me with the because I'm talking about all the anti-government stuff, right? But so they tried to use that angle to play on me with, right? But she went too hard and too extremist, and so I cut her off. So that's how I slayed that demon, right? That's how I slayed that demon. Um, And so my brother John, interesting fact about that. My brother John, before he passed away, he had gotten clean, right? He had gotten clean, and I'm pretty sure that it was weighing on his conscience, and he wanted to come clean to me about everything that he had a part to play in. And I'm pretty sure that's another reason. There's a whole multiple reasons why they wanted to take him out. If he was going to talk, take him out. You know what I mean? Plus the life insurance policy that they took out on him before that. And then my father just went down the river. There's so many different coincidences, and oh man. But I'm pretty sure he was going to confess to me. And then I was reminded of Jesse, that shitty scumlord, right? So I'm pretty sure he has some, because he's from, Jesse from Medford. Medford Jesse. Pretty sure you got some mob ties, don't you, Jesse? You got that mob ties, yeah? Yeah, so more people that want me to, that want to go swim with the fishies. um, But yeah, mom, it's got to be some sort of money laundering. And then that camper you have out back, Jesse, that camper out back, what, you hide money in there, or is it in the basement in that house? You got something stashed there. I know you do. I know you do. I know you do. 4 o'clock on the divide that you're on. Oh, you got, what do you got stashed there, Jess? What do you got stashed there, Jesse? What do you got there, buddy? Oh man. But Jesse used to he used to do things to disrupt me all the time, right? Like he would call me all the time, like trying to accuse me of not paying my electrical bill, right? But then he said, why is this coming to me and this and that and blah 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 blah. But it's the wrong address, right? It's the wrong address. So it was just a ruse to spike me, right, and to throw me off of balance and everything. I understand that now, in on it, know it. But then the people that were the the company from the guy with the real estate agency. But there's got to be some sort of scam there too. There's some sort of scam that you're in on. They're all in on it somehow. I'm not sure. But let's get back to my parents too. So my parents, let's go, my parents and the cultists and everything, right? The fake spiritual leaders, right? The fake church people. My parents went to Dartmouth, and they had this tight-knit group of friends, right? Tight-knit group of friends. That I'm pretty sure they're all cultists now. Well, they always were, right? Who are they now? Some of them, they're pastors, right? The one at DEC, what's your name? Terry. Yep, I always had an off feeling about you. Oh man, you just look like a warlock. Oh geez, I guess I was always able to see through those veils. I just wasn't able to put the two and two together. And then that other pastor, the one at that church in Barrington, off of, what is that, Route 9? Or, I don't remember. It's off back by Scruton Pond and all that. I forget it. I forget. But you're all, oh man, you're all dark. You're all dark. But they tried to keep me trapped in sin-based religions, right? They got me there early on. They got me there early on. And you know, the changes in my parents that I saw. So, 555 when I said that. The changes, wow. The changes in my parents that I saw, right? They used to, you know, church every Sunday, right? Like religiously, forced to. And I was forced to go to every like child event thing, right? Forced the youth groups, forced to go to everything, right? And pros and cons to everything, right? Learning experiences. But I oversee the meaning of it now because I'm seeing through my first eye. But the behavior changes, like used to pray over every meal and just like read the Bible every time, right? But then like you look back at the years recently and not the same person at all. Like never read the Bible, never pray before meals, this and that. It's just blatantly, oh, I don't even go to church anymore. It's like it doesn't even exist for you guys. And it's just obvious. It's obvious. It's just like, boo, there you are. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep pumping out as much as I can. All right.